Many events have had to make some changes due to the pandemic, and one event that is coming back around virtually this year is one of my personal favorites. It's the Women's Club of South County Book and Author Luncheon, and here to tell us more is co-chair Nancy. Good morning.
Good morning, Michaela. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. I'm saying this is a personal favorite of mine because I have been closely connected to this event for many years. I've had the pleasure of emceeing the event, and it really is one of my favorites that usually takes place in a beautiful location. But how is it being done this year?
Well, this year, as opposed to having it at the Dunes Club where we normally do, we're having it virtually. It's going to be on Zoom like every other meeting that everybody attends during the year. The pandemic has made a couple of changes for us, and it took us a while to figure out if we were going to be able to do that. But we had all three of our authors who were scheduled for last year's canceled event have agreed to participate virtually. So it's going to be fabulous. We'll have our three authors. We'll have our raffle like we normally do. We've already begun to secure some sponsors. So it's really going to be a fun event, I think.
And we'll talk about who this benefits in just a little bit, because you talked about those different ways of raising money between the raffle and, of course, the ticket sales of this event. It goes to a great cause, which I said we will get to. Let's highlight those three authors. I think now more than ever, people are picking up books. They're maybe reading a lot more in quarantine and beyond.
I think so, too. I think book clubs have really exploded. So we have three fabulous authors with different genres, as they would say. Our first author is Deborah Goodrich Royce, and this is her Ruby Falls book that she's going to be telling us about. And Deborah is a little bit of a local celebrity. Her family is involved with the Ocean House in Westerly. So this book is a bit of a mystery, and we're going to hear from her. All these authors give the audience a different view. Some of them, as you know, tell us about how they come up with the idea for the book, or how they began writing it, or their experience with deciding on that topic. Yeah. So it's a lot of fun for these authors to be able to present to us. And I think Deborah is going to be an exciting author.
Yeah, another one to look forward to is Barbara Roberts.
Oh, Barbara Roberts. Now she's real local. She lives in Jamestown, and it's Dr. Barbara Roberts. She's the name of her book is The Doctor Broad, and she was the cardiologist for Raymond Patriarca. So this is a true story about her experiences working with what would lovingly be called the Rhode Island mob.
Yeah.
And she's quite a character, and I think will really enthrall the audience with that. A young man, Rob Cucuzzo, his book is The Road to San Donato, and he did a bike trip through in Italy with his dad. And the road to San Donato was where a lot of the Jews during World War II would travel to escape the Nazis. So the experience that he had and the story will be quite interesting as well.
Yeah, it really is unique to hear as you're attending this event, either the inspiration behind it, a personal connection to a story, whatever it is. Sometimes they just go up there and wing it and say, I'm just going to tell you some funny stories about my life and who I am, and you are so entertained. Who benefits from this event, Nancy? Where does the money go?
The Women's Club of South County is part of a international organization, the General Federation of Women's Club. And we are very well known for two specific areas. We fund small nonprofits through our Grow Hope grants. And we also provide scholarships for young women after high school, women getting back into school. And you can imagine that during the pandemic, a lot of these small nonprofits have really suffered with being able to provide the services that they normally would provide. And our last fundraiser raised over $35,000. So we're really hoping to meet the needs of the community. And I'm going to give you some of the ones that we have supported in the past. We certainly have the Johnny Cake Center of, all around South County, the South Kingstown Land Trust, the Tamaqua Museum, Narrow River Preservation Society, Neighbors Helping Neighbors, Rhode Island Center Assisting Those in Need, which is RICAN, the Animal Rescue. We have 4 areas that we concentrate on, that we try to provide: the arts, conservation, social services. We really try to cover the bases in South County with our assistance.
You do so much, and we're happy to help. So if there are folks out there that want to take part in this book and author luncheon, it really is a good one. Tickets go on sale April 15th. We're going to post a link up on our website, rhodeshow.com. Nancy, thanks again.
Thank you so much, Michaela.